There's a lot in that minute.
Oh, yeah, because this is I Love You 3000 Minutes, the podcast that time traveled, right? You like how I... God damn it. That was a smooth... Got interrupted by a phone call, but I don't care. That was such a smooth intro. I'm just going to try to remember where I left off. That traveled back in time, Endgame style, to rewatch the entire Infinity Saga from Iron Man 1 to Spider-Man Far From Home. My name is Brian. Oh, to rewatch it one marvelous minute at a time. Sorry, it threw me off. My name is Brian.
I'm Richard.
And this is the 45th minute of Iron Man 1. And Richard, you said a lot happened.
A lot happened.
What happened?
There's a conversation between Pepper and Agent Phil Coulson. Let's go over what he says his department is, because... Strategic Homeland Intervention and Enforcement Logistics Division. Yeah, that's a mouthful. I can't remember all that.
Yeah, she even said that's quite a mouthful. I know, we're working on it.
Strategic
Homeland Intervention, Enforcement and Logistics Division.
Logistics Division, a shield.
Yeah, there you go. I was trying to go so fast that you wouldn't catch it that second time.
Mm-hmm. I was just going to bring up how we had Strategic Air Command during the Cold War. What Strategic Air Command was, it was a branch, or it was a part of the Air Force where if we were nuked, they were going to ensure that whoever nuked us got nuked back.
So which war did you say that was in?
The Cold War.
Cold War. What era is that?
70s and early 80s.
Alright, so then I can confidently say that I'm pretty sure S.H.I.E.L.D. was before that, since Nick Fury fought in the Vietnam War.
Sure, okay.
And he was head of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Mm-hmm.
So they stole that from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Mm-hmm. But I think...
Legally speaking, that is true. I'm just kidding.
Similarities in the roles, like S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to retaliate if something else in the galaxy tries to mess them up, and Strategic Air Command was if another country tried to mess us up.
I mean, they are interested in avenging.
Sure. It's true. That was after Pepper was explaining to him that they'd been hassled by every other acronym agency, and he's like, yeah, I'm not trying to get in your hair and everything.
Yeah. We're more specific or specialized division. We're a separate division with a more specific focus.
And so she says, I'll write you in, and then he's appreciative. He doesn't needle her. He doesn't continue trying to push it, and he's not a jerk about it. He's a nice guy. And so
he's gentle but firm.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't supposed to sound sexual.
It didn't,
but now it does.
I'm sure. They cut to the press conference. They're about to start it.
Obadiah's at the podium.
He looks down like, look at what this weird guy's doing. And, and Tony Stark is like, everyone sit down. Let's just all sit down. Let's review a family.
And you pointed this out, but considering that the burger was clearly in the bag that Happy Hogan had, it suddenly teleported into his suit pocket.
Mm-hmm. To make sure that...
Because it's not like he was in the car and he's like, hey, before you pull up, Happy, let me get one of those. And put it in the pocket. Actually, you know what? Give me that. And then once he gets out, give me that last one. I just want to make sure that I have it.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe, he has one in his pocket. He took one from the last minute, and there's still one with Happy. Maybe he just has a lot, and he's like, no, I'm not giving up any hamburgers.
No, there's no more hamburgers after this, I promise. Happy doesn't have a secret bag burger. I was just assuming that, of course, it would be in the bag if he's reaching out for the second to last one.
Or since that last minute, he managed to get that last one from Happy.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Obadiah, I'm just going to fall back a couple times. Hey, Happy, I don't trust Obadiah. He's going to steal that shit from you. Give me that fucking burger. Okay. Hey, no, nothing, Obadiah.
And so Tony told them all to sit. They all sit, and he says,
I never got to say goodbye to my father.
Mm-hmm. And he starts a monologue.
Actually, right before that, he said, it's good to see you, to Obadiah. And Obadiah is surprised a little bit, and he's like, he actually takes a second to return the
not
sentiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he says, good to see you too. But yeah, he said, I never got to say goodbye to my father. I never got to say goodbye to my... And then he turns and says it again, I believe. He says, I would have asked him certain questions.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the end of it.
Yeah. Should we double check that that's the end of it?
Well, I did mess up last minute when I said it cut off at him saying agent, but it clearly said Agent Phil, because the first of this minute was Coulson. I would have asked him what he felt about what this could... That's the end of that minute.
Yeah.
While Phil Coulson's had a V for visitor, Press had a P for press, and also at the 53-second mark, there's a guy holding up a recorder, and if you look right behind him, there's a gentleman with 2 rings! I'm just kidding. He's not a suspect. Or is he?
Not a Hydra? Not a...
I mean, there's a guy in this movie that comes back in Far From Home, and it's not Iron Man. So, who knows who could show up in Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings. But look who else has a ring. Obadiah Stane. He's got a Kingsman ring, a signet ring. He's clearly a Kingsman agent because a signet ring is traditionally worn on the left hand, but a Kingsman agent wears it on whichever hand is dominant.
Yeah.
Watch Kingsman, kids.
Or a Statesman.
No, it's not about Statesman. It's about Kingsman. It's playing in our ear. No, that was from the first Kingsman movie. Yeah, that's it, I think, right?
Yep, I think so. I'm Richard.
Follow Along the Minutes on Instagram. If you're on video, please like and subscribe and check out those other podcasts. And if you're on audio or video, go over to Apple Podcasts, put a rating and review, because we will eat some New York pizza with the bomb. He's limited at 15 ratings, because we're going to do one bite with the bomb for each rating. I have no limits. So let's get this torture on. And my name is Brian.
I'm Richard.
No, because you already said I'm Richard.
Yeah, well, you've got an army.
We got a podcast with the bomb on it.